Interested, not quoted.
The person you're calling isn't accepting messages right now. Why don't you text them or try calling again later? Thank you for calling US Cellular Voice.
Let me try this.
Hello.
Jim Kitchen.
Is not.
Going to do all of this in the context of neuroscience, because it turns out that there are not hundreds or dozens or even several neural circuits in your brain that control goal setting and movement toward your goals. There is one. And while it includes many different brain areas, that one circuit is the same circuit that's responsible for pursuing all goals. And it relates to some very basic neurochemical mechanisms that are understood. So while there's a wealth of information out there about goals and goal setting and goal achievement and so forth, there's comparatively little information that's been available to the public about the neuroscience of goal setting and goal achievement. So that's what we're going to focus on today. I promise that we're going to get into the neuroscience. We're going to touch on a little bit of the psychology and how the neuroscience relates to what's known in the psychology literature. And we are going to establish several, in fact, 4 specific protocols that you can use for goal setting, goal assessment, and goal.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for...
Hey, Charles.
Yes.
Hey, it's Anthony. Just getting back to you with the life insurance information. How's it going today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Awesome. It looks like you're in Oklahoma. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'm a licensed agent in the state of Oklahoma here. And do you have a pen and paper by chance?
Just second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just want to make sure you got it here, but my first name is Anthony. And then my last name is Patton, Patton.
Yes, I got your.
And then this number will go right to my cell. It's 512 202 1928. And in the event that we get disconnected, do you receive text messages to this cell phone? Or is this a cell phone?
No.
I'm sorry. It's a landline.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. So the coverage that we'll be going over today is really designed for people between the ages of 50 and 85 who want to make sure their final expenses are completely paid for. Now, I'll be upfront with you. Most of the people I help out every day are on Social Security, retired, or basically on a fixed income.
I'm on disability.
Yeah, so what I do is I look at all the plans available to you in that state, and then I match you with the best price one. I mean, unless you say like, hey, I want this specific carrier, but most of my clients, they're really budget, conscious. So what kind of life insurance do you have in place right now to protect your family?
10,000.
You got 10,000 right now?
Yeah.
So you're ahead of the game, man. I'll tell you that. Most of my clients don't have, much. So with 10,000, and you have your kids listed as the beneficiary, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then how long ago did you get that policy?
About 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Okay. Yeah. So it's been a little bit. You just looking to add a little bit onto that, or trying to replace it?
Yes.
Yeah. What? Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure we're on the same page. These are whole life insurance plans, so they will last your entire life. It sounds like you got a whole life policy right now. So it's the same deal. The price never goes up or goes down. There's no medical exams or anything like that. And they do build cash value as well. What's the name of the company that you have the 10,000 with?
It's New York Life through AARP.
Okay, got it. Perfect. Yeah. So we do work with, all of America's top rated carriers, and our system is going to compare the policy options for you and then find the best price one that matches your needs. But most importantly, obviously, your budget. So do you have any questions for me before we jump in?
Are you saying that you can make a one policy instead of two policies?
You could. I mean, we could definitely look at that. But honestly, if you got it 5 years ago, Charles, like it's likely that you had a really good price. Back then, is it?
I do got.
Yeah. Is it with? Is it a term or a whole life? Do you know?
I don't really know. I don't need to look at the paperwork on that.
Yeah, because the terms, they expire once you hit a certain age, but these never expire. So the reason I ask is, if it is a term, you probably do want to roll it into one policy, and that way, it'll be there when your family needs it the most. But we could look at that. I do that for you, just for free. I mean, that's just an easy policy review, and I don't mind. Sometimes I even call the carrier with you and get them on the line and make sure it is what it is. But that's what separates us little guys from the big corporations out there, So did you need quotes for someone else as well, or is it just going to be for you today?
Do what?
Did you need quotes for anyone else in the house as well, or is it just going to be for you today?
Just for me.
Okay. All right. Let's see. And I'm assuming you would want to add about what, 5,000 or another 10,000? What are you thinking?
really about another 10,000.
Yeah, we could take a look at some options for you. I mean, it's doesn't have to be set in stone. So let's take a look here. Now, as you know, I'll spare you the sales pitch. I know you know how important this is to your family, so we don't have to go over all that good stuff. But it is based on your health and your lifestyle. Do you do any scuba diving or skydiving or anything like that, Charles?
Do I what?
Do you do any scuba diving or skydiving?
Oh, no.
None
No,
of that?
I'm 65. I don't think so.
Hey, you never know, man. Gotta make sure.
Yeah, I know.
And then what's your height and weight, if you had to guess?
5 foot.
Okay, and then what's your date of birth? Do you smoke any cigarettes at all? Okay, yeah, no big deal. Do you have diabetes? Okay. What about any heart attacks, cancer, or strokes? Good deal. Any problems with the breathing, respiratory, asthma, COPD, anything like that? Okay, perfect. What about any liver or kidney problems? Good deal. Hey, I'm pretty healthy, huh? All right. So I'm looking at about 13 different carriers right now, and the best one that that's coming back for you. And I just want to take this off the table for you. But if one of these do fit your budget, and obviously you know it's what you want, you don't pay anything today. You still have to get approved for these plans. Okay. So what they'll do, just so you know, is they'll send the policy and all the information you need to your house, and then you'll have 30 days to make a decision. Does that make sense? Okay. So the company that's coming back with the best price for you is Great Western. They're an A-rated carrier. They've been around for over 50 years. Never failed to miss a claim. And it's a level benefit, which means it's day one. It does build cash value. And if we can get you approved for this plan, it would only be $45.36 a month. They do have another option to add an additional $10,000 of accidental death for only $1 and some change more. So you'd have 10,000 whole and 10,000 in accidental, which makes 20,000 for $46.71. Does that sound like it fit your budget? For the accidental and the whole life would be $46.71. Yeah. $20,000. Yeah, it's 20 exactly. Yep, altogether 20,000. So, you know, God forbid if you pass in an accident, your kids would get, you know, the 10,000 whole and then the additional 10,000 because it was an accident. But if it was just natural causes, it would just be the, you know, the 10,000. But for $1 more, you can't beat the additional 10, you know. It's a Great Western. I'm looking at a bunch of different ones: Aetna, CVS, Mutual of Omaha, GTL, and Great Western is coming in at the best price. What's a good address to send the policy to? 6th Street Southeast. Okay. 73401. Got it. Just to make sure I have it right on my side, your date of birth is 10/9 of 57, right? Okay. Alrighty, and if you did want to accept the coverage, what day did you want to set up your premium for? They do what's called true Social Security billing. So you could choose like the 1st, 3rd, or the 5th, which is what most of my clients do, but you wouldn't have to make a payment until next month if you did accept it. Any of those days work for you? Yep. Yeah, they'll mail you everything before you obviously have to make any payments, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, and then do you have a bank account or is it a Direct Express card? Okay. Let's see. Are you a member of the United States military? Okay, got it. All right. And then how do you spell your first name? Do you have a middle initial? Last name Skinner, is that right? Okay. Alrighty. Alright, let's see. 214 6th. Just make sure I got the address right here. 6th, Southeast Street. Is there an apartment number? C Street Southeast. Sorry about that. And there's no apartment number with that, right? Is there an apartment number with that? And the 580-798-5081, that's the best number for them to reach you at if they have any questions. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, perfect. And then, so what they do, instead of, bringing a needle and all that stuff to the home and drawing blood, it's a lot easier these days. Instead, they run what's called a Milliman report or Medical Information Bureau check, where they look at prescription history, doctor's notes, and stuff like that if they need to. And what they use is your social for that. What is your social?